Hey, this is Joel, and today I went over to Zoomies. I was supposed to return some Thunders, cause that happened. Yeah, it's kind of odd. But anyways, they just told me, um, send them back to their distribution, and they should replace them for free. So, I'm probably gonna try that. But what I wanted to do, since I couldn't find the receipt and stuff, I was like, I think I might just get some 139 lows. Because those are my most favorite trucks, ever. I skate a lot better with them. I think my style's better with them, too. Um, but yeah, anyways, when I was there, I was looking at decks, too, and I got my dad on the phone. I was there with my mom, and my dad makes the decisions because he, puts the budget in and stuff like that. Makes decision if I can get, a few decks or not. So I got him up on the phone and I asked him if I could get two decks. He said just one, so I was like, okay. So I made my decision wisely. It took me about half hour to really decide. I was like, man, I don't know which one. So I'm looking around at all the shapes. I was looking at $25 decks, thinking about getting what was it, Blackout. Thinking about getting a Blackout deck. It said fail on it. I like that. But the thing is that the shape was too mellow, way too mellow. And the other thing to it is that the nose and tail were really, really stubby and short. So I was like, that's kind of awkward. So I was looking at all the other decks. I was looking at Plan B. I was like, I might go with it. I was looking at Enjoy, and I was like, I've skated Enjoy before. I really liked it. It was a good deck. But except it was a little bit, my Enjoy that I had was more, mellow than the one. It had a better shape, I think. And then I was looking at Given. I was looking at Real. Because right now I'm skating a Crooked and I love it. I was looking at another Crooked. It was an 8.12 and I was like, man, that looks really nice. Then I was also thinking about the Keep It Fresh Foundation deck. It was 8.25 and I was like, oh man, this one's real nice. And looking at a girl deck, it was an 8.125 or something like that. And I'm like, oh, this one's real nice. Looking at chocolate, I was basically looking at a whole bunch of different decks. And I'm like, man, because I wanted to try all of them, to be honest with you. I wanted to try them all, but I can only get one. So I'm like, okay, trying to make my decision. It came down to the decision between Anti-Hero, Real, and another toy machine, the same exact toy machine I had before. It was the Neon Green Eye deck. The highest price I go for the decks is $40. The only time I get a $50 deck, right now, the only way I would is if I were to get a reel that comes with the real video. It's the only way I'd pay $50 for a deck. But anyways, my decision. I decided to go with the Anti-Hero. This deck is 8.12, the perfect size, my most favorite size. Oh yeah, pay no more than $40. 8.12 and stuff. So yeah, and they're made by DLX, which is the same that makes Crooked, which is what I'm riding right now. Really like them. And you can see the concave is mellow. Something I really like. I like mellow concaves and medium kicks, which is exactly the shape that DLX boards have. I also like my nose is not round and not pointy. I like them solidly medium in between, round and pointy, which is the way these decks are. So I think I'm starting to become a huge DLX fan. I think Thunders are actually made by DLX. People at Zoomies were trying to say that they're made by Black Box, which I can understand saying that. Yeah, I used to think that they're made by Black Box until I went on their site and I'm like, okay, Fallen Slave, Zero Mystery, where's Thunder? Then I'm on DLX's, and I'm like, okay, Crooked Anti-Hero, Real, Thunder? Spitfire? Huh. They make Thunder? I didn't know that. That's what I came out to. I didn't say anything to them though, because I mean, like, they're working at a skate shop. Of course, they're gonna like know some. But you know, sometimes you just get the wrong one, which is understandable. I do that. I've done that in the past so many times. I used to think that Element and Habitat were under the same distribution, but they're not. It's Element and Plan B, I think. And Habitat and Alien Workshop are under DNA, I think. Yeah. Habitat, Alien Workshop, DNA, I think that's the way it is. I think. Yeah, maybe. Maybe so. Maybe. I don't know. So that one up in the air, just like, oh, well, look at all the people argue about that. Yeah, anyways. Back to the point. Yeah, I got Anti-Hero. Been wanting to try Anti-Hero for 2 years. 2 years ago, I was a huge Almost fan. I still like Almost quite a bit. And then became a huge Toy Machine fan. Still am. Dimieto. Awesome distribution. Toy Machine Foundation. Oh, yeah. Solid decks. Real solid. But yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with indies. And if I can get some a replacement for these, yeah, that'd be awesome. So then I'd have, it's always good to have two sets of trucks, you know? Because you need some highs for if you're skating a super mellow board, so you can get the tail like that, right, just the perfect height up off the ground. And also some lows, so if you're skating not mellow, if the kicks on your board are medium or steep, hey, look at that. Nice height up off the ground, get that perfect pop, the magical height, you know? Right now my crooked's a little bit past the magical height, just slightly, I think. I just call it the magical height because it gives you like the perfect amount of pop. It's just like, wow, look at that. It's perfect. But, yeah. Get a perfect amount of pop. Get a girl deck with independent 139 lows. That'll give you pop. Like the perfect amount.